I have reason to believe that I am the victim of a vendetta that started from a VCAT hearing around 18 years ago. And the weirdest thing is that I lost my case at that hearing. I believe this hearing was back in 2007 when I was evicted from a unit I was living in Coburg in Victoria. Being evicted is hard for anyone, but it was particularly traumatic for me because I had just found out that I was pregnant. I didn't live in government housing back then. I was renting a unit through Brad Teal Real Estate in Coburg, but I believe their office later moved to Sydney Road in Brunswick after that. Anyway, I was late with my rent, got evicted, then made an application to VCAT. I don't even remember what my application was for, but I assume it was something to do with trying to keep my unit or getting compensation for being kicked out. The VCAT member ruled against me. I lost my application. Brad Teal Real Estate won, and that started my journey into homelessness. I was looking for a place to live throughout my pregnancy, and I found another flat just 3 weeks before I gave birth. I think it's important to say I'm not implying that Brad Teal Real Estate is behind the vendetta against me, and in fact I got the new flat through them. So I had no reason to believe that they had a personal problem with me. Anyway, by now we're in 2026, and I've had people mention that particular VCAT hearing to me over and over again. And that's strange because not only did I lose that hearing, but I've been involved in many other VCAT hearings and court cases since that one back in 2007. It seems to me that someone involved in that case against Brad Teal Real Estate back in 2007 has held a grudge against me for the past 18 years, but I can't think of why or who is behind it. It could be anyone who is involved in the case, including the court staff for all I know. But I can't look up the case because I didn't keep a copy of the order, and I don't think VCAT keep cases from 18 years ago. It's a weird situation, but my dealings with VCAT have always been weird because the dealings I've had with them always seem to involve judgments that don't seem to make sense, and I often miss out on compensation even when it's obvious that my case is watertight.